Welcome to my YouTube channel Motivational Mamun. So let's get started. An emergency operation, educational story. An emergency operation was rushed to a doctor to the hospital. He reached the hospital at a hurry. As soon as he entered the hospital, he prepared himself for surgery. Then he went to the surgeon's block and saw the patient, a little boy. Dad was walking there waiting for the doctor. The man just shouted, "It takes you so long to come. Do you have anything to say responsible? Do you know how fair my son is here?" The doctor smiled a little and said, "I'm sorry. I was not in the hospital. I hurried from home, so it's a little late. Now if you are a little calm and patient, I start my work." The man seemed to be more angry this time. He jumped in and said, "I will be cold. What if your child was here today? What would you do if your child stood in the middle of life? You're sitting calm." The doctor smiled again and said, "I will say in a holy book that our creation is from the ground and we will mix on the ground. Doctors can't give anyone a long life. You keep praying for your child, we will try our best." The man said angrily again, "It is very easy to advise others. You would understand if you were in such a situation." Then the doctor went to the surgery room. It took about 2 hours. At the end, the doctor came out with a smile on his face and came out to the patient's father and said, "Alhamdulillah, the operation was successful." Then, without waiting for the answer, the doctor said again, "If you have any question, ask the nurse." She greeted with a smile and left. Then the man told the nurse, "Why is this doctor so cruel? Couldn't he stay here for a while? I used to ask him more about my child." Then the nurse said, "Mr. Doctor's son died this morning at a road accident. He got your phone up from his son's janazah. Now he ran away again to bury." Diamond suit. Never check a man out of his behavior, because you never know what he is in. We should not do it without knowing criticism and doubt, so we have to test patience in the midst of danger. Diamond suit. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe. So let's go to the next story. Let's get started. Every job can be the last job. Educational story. An older mason wanted to retire from him. So he went to his owner and said, "Sir, I want to spend time with my wife and children, retiring from this house." His owner was a little sad because he was the most skilled and hardworking mason. He said, "Okay, but will you help us to build another house before you leave?" But after starting work, it was seen that his mind was not there and he always thought of his retirement and he would have been distracted. He used to think of the house all the time. So the worst thing he did before was to do the worst. When he finished building the house, his owner came to see the house and said with the key to the house in the hands of the old man, "This is your home from now on. My gift to you." Hearing this, the old man apologized. He thought, "Alas, if I only knew once that I was building my own house, it would be the best thing I could do in my life." Education. If we do each of our work, I think it is done seriously, then the whole life became beautiful. Thank you for watching.